I finished up the CNC rip cut attachment from the last video and put it to use, but before showing you that and the rest of the build, I wanted to first go over the circles that I cut in the first video because I think there was some confusion. The first circle's diameter is arbitrary. I clean up the edge on the disc sander, but as long as the size is close to what I need, the precision doesn't matter because everything else scales off of this primary circle. Next, I set up the same router bit that does the rabbet for inlaying the twin turbo vise front plate, which I sell on my website, by the way, link in description, to a 1/2 inch offset. So when a bearing rides on the primary circle, this next circle that I'm creating has a radius exactly 1/2 inch smaller. Both of these circles were templates, but now I'm actually getting into cutting the rip cutting jig itself. And the smaller template and this 1/4 inch bearing guided bit create a circle with a radius 1/4 inch smaller than the primary circle because of the extra space the bit's taking up when it's doing the cutting. Now I use the primary circle template to make a circle with the same radius as the primary and set up the bearing guided bit, that same bearing guided bit set, with a larger bearing that it comes with to create a 1/4 inch rabbet. So after rabbeting both the center circle and the base, they have exactly matching steps, so the center circle has a snug fit but can still rotate and won't fall through. And in case you're wondering, I cut these manually and not on the CNC because I don't have my flat stock work holding figured out yet and I didn't feel like messing with it. Alright, now let's build the rest of it. I had to flatten the slab before I used it, so I rigged up the clamp kind of work holding situation that worked, but it wasn't ideal, and I decided since I'm going to be doing a lot of this, I really need something that's fast. So for the next step where I actually do the rip cut, I took the time to put in the grabos, which I think is a really interesting way to do vacuum work holding on a CNC. I think there's a lot of potential for this, and this is the first time I'm trying it out. So let me know what you think of using grabos for vacuum work holding on a CNC. It's a nice cut. I probably went a little too slow, so next time I'll speed it up a bit, but cut really nice, especially after I turned the vacuum on. I think it was chattering a little bit, that's why I slowed it down, but then it stopped when I got the vacuum turned on. So anyway, I would definitely call this a success. Straight rip saw attachment for the CNC. Now I can use this to make some vice jaws for people.